Hey guys, today's look is going to be using mostly high voltage cosmetics, and then I added a little bit of this zebra print-ish detail on the side of my eye, and I paired it with a nice orangey red toned lip, and I also added some little funky stars. I don't know if you can tell or if the light's catching them at all, but I added them to the inner and some throughout the little zebra print. I love the line of eyeshadows. They're really bright and bold. They're so highly pigmented, so easy to blend, easy to work with, and the shipping was really fast on them. I'm going to put a link in the sidebar to where I got them, so if you guys would like to know more about it, just click on over there. It'll be a direct link. So if you guys like my look, you might know I did it, keep on watching. Alrighty then, first I started off with my MAC Painterly paint pot all over my eye as a base, or as a primer. My next Stuma pencil and milk all over my eye. Blending that out with my Encore shader brush. I'm going to be working in reverse on my eye today, so I'm taking a matte white eyeshadow. I'm going to be packing that onto my brow bone quite heavily. Applying most of the color right on my arch, so right here. And then I just fade it out going that way, and I fade it in. By the way, this is my Low Cornell 3/8 Maxine Mop. It's a dupe of the 239 from MAC, and it's a pretty good dupe. Actually, I kind of like this one a little bit better, and I think it was only like $5 at like my craft store, and it looks pretty similar. See that? It's pretty similar. This is my MAC one. This is the craft store one. They're pretty fucking similar. See that? This is natural hair, and it packs on the shadow really well. It's soft. It's easy to clean. Doesn't stain as bad as the MAC one. So if you guys are looking for a good like shadow brush that won't, you know, hurt your pocket, I suggest this. And Sonia Kashuk. And Medusa makeup, but I'm just giving you guys some options. Taking a big kind of brush that's sort of fluffy with high voltage cosmetics color and Give Me the Chills. It's a pretty kind of gray toned, slightly it's a very unique color. It's hard to describe. On the big fluffy brush and in my crease. Another brush. This is my Medusa makeup one with high voltage cosmetics color and I Love Rock and Roll. It's a pretty kind of light lime green. I'm gonna take that on the brush and apply that right underneath. Next, I'm taking a high voltage cosmetics color in Yes Mistress. It's a really pretty dark purple color, and I'm going to be applying that color in the center of my lid. See, I'm kind of working on a different order than I normally do. It's a really beautiful color. Nice dark purple. Okay. About like that. I'm not gonna worry about blending right now. I'm gonna blend that all out in a second. Brush with high voltage cosmetics color in Girl from Mars. It's a beautiful berry toned red. I'm gonna apply that to the outer portion of my eye. Kind of making a cattail, kind of, with the eyeshadow. That's going to help me with my line with my eyeliner. I'm slightly bringing it over. Voltage Cosmetics color in We Rock. It's like a silvery gray toned, unique color. I love these cosmetics because all of them are pretty unique. And the names are so cute. And I'm just applying that to the inner portion of my eye. my low Cornell brush, I applied the NYX eyeshadow in white, and taking it with just Cosmetics color and Feel the Heat. It's a nice white, great highlight color. Putting a little bit on my low Cornell 3/8 Maxi Mop brush and using it over top of that white underneath my brow bone. And now I'm going to do my eyeliner actually in this video as well, since I'm going to do this little kind of zebra print inspired detail on the side of my eyes. I'm going to actually do my eyeliner. It's really simple today, so I can probably fit it into the video. Taking MAC's Fluid Line, Black Shark Fluid Line, with another great brush I found from the craft store. This is the American Painter 4000 Round. It's just a little script brush. And it's great for fluid lines, I found. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this on the brush, coat it pretty well. Be careful if you do this, because you can actually, hurt yourself if you're not careful. So all you're going to do is, because I'm not sure if fluid line's eye safe, but I know my eyes, so I'm able to do it. And it stays really well, better than any kind of pencil I've ever found. On the bottom, I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. I'm gonna do my eyeliner on top. I did a really heavy eyeliner on top of here, so I'm gonna just follow it and bring it up where that shadow is. Make sure they're even. Okay. And I'm gonna bring it in pretty thickly on the end. Alright, and then once you have the top one how you like it, taking a little bit, I'm going to do my little tiny little inner quarter liner. Taking a little bit more, I'm going to do my bottom wing. So I'm starting from almost the middle of my eye, because this is going to be pretty thick. Then I'm bringing it down. I will be taking my Studio Tools smudge brush with some more NYX jumbo pencil in white. I'm just applying some to my hand. I use my hand as a palette most of the time, even though I have the actual palette. And I'm taking the brush and dipping it into that NYX jumbo pencil. I'm going to start outlining with that white and filling the inside in. And I'm going to bring it kind of out, bring it pretty far. But I'm just going to try to feather it out when I get further along. Once again, feathering it out. I want it to be most white on the inside of my eye. Taking that clean brush, fixing it, and this is just going to be a process. Alright. Taking the NYX pencil in Black Bean, I'm going to use this to do the little prints. So I'm going to take my brush, the same one I used for my eyeliner, load it up with some more of that NYX. I'm using this one inside of the fluid line because this one doesn't dry as fast. And the trick to these is it's not supposed to be perfect. I mean, these aren't even like actual zebras, just stripes. These are just, my creations. I just was kind of inspired by the zebra stripes. The thick ones and thin ones. Here's the finished eyes. Okay, and then I contoured with my MAC Sculpt and Shape powder. For my blush, I used Pinch Me Blush by MAC. And for my lips, I lined them with Hot Red lip liner from NYX. And then I used my NYC lipstick in Retro Red. It's a nice orange-based red. And then on top of that, I used Kinky. It's a lip candy from High Voltage Cosmetics. went so well with this lipstick. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.